the wrong one. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. If Lorenz joins as a masterclass on the map, I'm going to assume Frodo's a free Great Knight. I don't know if he is. I'm not actually sure what class Ferdinand would be. I assume Paladin? I could be wrong, though. Maybe he is a Great Knight, I don't know. I'm not sure what... I'm not sure what his canon class is, actually. I'm not entirely sure what his canon class is, I'm being honest. Okay. He has the right boons for Great Knight. Yeah, most of these guys that join the time skip are already in master classes, so could be. What is this community thing? I don't know. I wish I could disable it. I think it's dumb and a waste of everything. Okay, what do we got here? You always find him on the bridge before masterclass showed up? Well, I mean, I got Casper on chapter 13 and he's already in a masterclass, so what do you want to say about that, huh? Okay, and you need to work on gauntlets, so you need to work on. You don't want me to constantly be in first place? No. I don't really want anyone to be in first place. Yeah, isn't this guy just... I think Raphael... Yeah, he's got a lot more strength, but... That's really all he's got going for him. And I guess a little bit more defense. And HP. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to see why Raphael... Okay. But he's so freaking slow. He's so slow. I still think Casper's better, to be honest. We're a meritocracy now? With just you in it. You and Moss. Well, I guess we can get started. There's not really anything else to do, is there? Hey, Inkling. Glory to the Shamir Nation. So slow, quick repost. Wait, does he have quick repost? Does he? I'm curious, does he? He does not. He is better because he has Exhaustive Strike. Yeah, which I didn't put on him. I honestly forgot this is the Valley of the Torment. I keep talking about the frickin' bridge, so I think we're actually going to go to the bridge, but we're just going to the Valley of Torment.
Having received the Kingdom Army's plea for aid, Rodrigue has agreed to provide soldiers. In order to meet up with their reinforcements, the Kingdom Army sets out for Elel, the Valley of Torment.
You know, I just realized something. Blue Lions...
This valley isn't a place I'd care to return to.
Blue Lions is the only route where you go to every capital city. You technically play a map in every capital city in Blue Lions. You go to, obviously, Embar, because that's where the final maps are. You go to Dedue to free up Claude, and you even go to your own capital, take it back.
Professor, be honest. How are you holding up?
At least if you discount paralogs. I guess you go with paralogs, I think you can go there in Crimson Flower. But without paralogs, Blue Lines is the only route where you go to all three of the capitals.
Monks once used this area as an ascetic training ground because of the intense environment.
Do you know about the Trune who act and went viral? I mean, you have to narrow it down. I mean, there's probably thousands of Trunes that act, but I don't know about many that go viral. Explaining Blue Lion's lore and plot holes. Is it really a plot hole?
They say Aelel was born of the goddess's rage. If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once covered the surrounding area was burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Indeed, and there are no accounts of such a place in scripture.
Our image board is grieving. Well, I don't know anything about that particular person.
Yet those who cannot face their own sins have no choice but to cling to the idea.
I just don't think I can take this heat anymore. I think I'm starting to see things.
If Ash died, he'd probably be an enemy here. I think you're right. But yeah, we never lost Ash. Can't believe so this way in Arizona. The Valley of Torment is just Arizona. The Valley of Torment is just Arizona.
Near those mountains over there. Is it just me? Or is there a group of people gathered there?
No. It would seem you are not hallucinating after all. Are those Rodriguez soldiers? No. But their banner is that of... No. Can't be.
That is House Rose banner. They curried favor with that witch and sold out Vargas.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us.
Don't say it.
Will you
Don't
rather
say
meet
it!
in battle, or wait for Rodrigue to arrive?
Don't dare say it.
There is only one option. How kind of them to save us the trouble of killing them later. I will not repeat myself. That banner belongs to the Grey Lion. It's a waste of breath to exchange words with one such as him.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate with. Everyone, prepare for the attack!
Sylvain should have a boss con with Gwendol detailing just how Sylvain thinks his daughter is, yeah. Ash is the imposter. Well, it's a good thing there's no Ash fans here right now. They wouldn't be so happy to hear that. Silly built, everyone is hot here. In ALL. Okay, let's see here. The Hingry Sylvain support mentions he hit on her. Yes, I'm well aware. I am well aware. So who are we using for this? I don't remember who I fielded and didn't field on the last map, so... The real concern I have on this map is not really the difficulty of the map. It's not really that difficult. I mean, look, our levels are almost on par with these guys, and the main difficulty of this hack comes from your guys being, like, 6 levels below the enemies, and We're not that below level. I mean, look, we're just about on their level. Probably because we do all these paralogs. And I guess, like, Marianne isn't, and Hanneman is a little behind, but most of these guys are actually on level. Or near on level. So him being sus checks out. To be fair, Chimera never paid for Caspar, so while I do want to use him, I don't necessarily have an obligation to use him, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I do have to... Okay, let me clarify what I meant by that. I do have to use him, but he's kind of a low priority. Have Drula chat with Roderick so he gets the Feraldaria sword. Yeah, I don't think I can get it. I don't think I can get it. But I think we do have to keep him alive, so... That's one thing. Technically, I don't have to field Hanneman, but there are armors on this map, so I would like to do that. I'm trying to see what I should do. I mean, I could just use Mercedes as my mage. I could just do that. But... Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, I have multiple mages. I mean, Sylvain kind of sucks as a mage, but I'll use him as the mage. Hanneman is not actually forced to bloat on this map, and I don't think I'll need him anyway. Yeah, I mean, Meteor would be nice to have, but it's not like a must-have here. It would be nice, but it's not the end of the world. You're just not the person it was made for. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten the Sword of Meralta, or whatever it's called. The Sword of Malta. I don't know what it is. It's something like that. I don't think I've ever gotten it. Because I always beat the map before I even get to Rodrigue. But we'll see. Maybe I can change that here. Put him in the oven. In this oven for him to rise. I mean, who would I unfield? I have to field pretty much everyone else. Yeah. I think everyone besides Mercedes I have to field, and I need a healer. I need a healer. I don't know why no one freaking made Mercedes forced. But I think she's literally the only unforced unit in this. Okay, there we go. Let's just go and restore our battalion, and then we should be good to go.
Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight.
Keep reading Hanneman isn't sponsored. He's such a team staple. Well, it's... Blame the people that all goon over the church units. They're the reason. Well, actually, yeah. Yes and no. They want me to use units like... I don't know. What do they want me to use? Frickin' Gilbert and units like that, but I can't be forced to use Seth or Hanneman.
Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
That man who raises the lion's flag, Lord Gwendol. He is an elder knight who serves House Rowe. Gwendol would, without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him.
And just units that I don't really want to use. Ash.
Aelel is a deadly place. Flames burst from the ground with no warning. Sane people usually avoid it.
Yeah, but we're not sane.
So, the flames of torment burn your sins, your life, You're everything. If you wish to
I didn't mean to cut through
I'll
that.
comply.
We can probably take this. But if Lawrence somehow pass, I'll choose Hanneman. I don't know, sounds like an invitation to me. Sounds like an invitation to me. Sounds like an invitation to me, if I ever heard one. Unless you intentionally kill him. Fine, as much as I want to do it, I won't intentionally kill
Put
him.
me in there. I'd be honored.
I am tempted,
Let's clean up.
but to be fair, that is money you put into it. I mean, I guess you didn't put it in, but like someone is paying for that, so you know what? I'm not gonna be like that. Can Marianne reach you? I don't think she can. 'Cause I don't know if I want to risk that. Maybe I should use a longbow. Nah, screw it. Screw it or not.
Going for the kill.
Nice. It was Rizu. It's always Rizu.
Thinning their numbers.
As expected.
My orders?
Yeah, just some random archer over here. So he may have higher stats than some of these other archers. He's got Vantage, which is annoying. He does have Vantage, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't want you to get over here. Alright. Move out. Let's try to shoot Ash. Or not Ash. There's a chest key, how fitting. Okay, we don't want you to take the brunt of the attacks. It's not a good idea.
What's the plan?
Yeah, we're just gonna let Dimitri take it. So it's a good idea to let Dimitri take it. Unless it's a mage, then you don't. You know, I just realized I should give Dimitri the Raphael gem, because then he gets crit avoid. And that's what he
Crush
needs.
them all.
Because the way I see this Ironman dying, if it does die, is due to that.
What's my strategy?
Dimitri didn't crit by a mage or something.
At your service.
Total crit negation, I agree. Every Fire Emblem game needs one in my opinion.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Great night, huh? Not so great after all, are you? I was waiting for her to crit just so I could say that.
Right?
What an over-the-top crit animation. Well, I mean, Time Skip Dimitri is very over-the-top. You should know that.
Going for the kill.
Crits galore, let's go.
Stay down.
13% crit? You've got to be kidding, man. Maybe he should also get the Raphael gem. Too bad I don't have multiple Raphael gems. Okay, we don't need 10 archers running around here. Sylvain kill? Maybe. Okay, let's not get ambitious here. Let's not get too ambitious here. Oh, I have an idea. What we could do... Fire. And then dance. Like, oh, or that. Yeah, that works too.
All for our future.
What do they feed those girls over in Dagda?
Need to pull my weight.
Yeah, you weren't really pulling your weight there, Sylvain.
Not bad.
Didn't really pull your weight on that one, did you? Caspar kill, maybe? Yeah, I think so.
Hope you're ready.
There we go.
You're all going down. And I'll keep getting stronger.
I expect no less.
Alright, can Ash get a kill here? He might. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Go kill your imposter! That is an order. He is a little bit frail though, taking half his entire health from that.
It's my duty.
What a kind soul Chimera was to draft such a strong you and Caspar, I know, right? Like, he thought he was gonna screw over the run, but he just ended up giving me a good unit. I still think Kilda will be better when she joins, but she's not gonna join for a good while, so... You know what? I mean, hey, Hector... Why did it say Hector? I meant to say Heck, he might be dead by then anyway. He could die at Gronder, or in a paralogue or something.
You're a big help.
So who knows? Who knows how my army will look like by then? Who knows? There's a female sniper with a chest key. Yeah. Guess so. Oh, nice. Very nice. Man, Gilbert with gauntlets. Maybe Ness was cooking. Maybe Ness was cooking. I don't know.
Reminds me of my youth.
Getting bad levels reminds you of your youth? Okay. I mean, I guess strength is not bad. I'm not saying strength is bad. It's not. But that was a pretty underwhelming level for a general or fortress knight, whatever you want to call him. Kind of expected a bit better. Yeah, this map is easy because, one, it's just not a very difficult map, but also, the type of unit you face are just a bunch of armors. Like, what? Armors are the least threatening unit in the game, honestly. Unless you just have an army full of, I don't know, like nothing in this game is really does that poorly against armors, to be honest. Ditched me to go on vacation. They couldn't take a week off. Oh, I must suck. Well, not an invitation. If the British really wanted to kill this run, there are some units they could kill to actually make things really hard. The thing is, they just never kill them. I'm not gonna elaborate on that in case one of them happens to be spying on this very conversation. But if I were them, there are units I would definitely go and target. And no, it would not be Rally Wife or Dedue. In fact, I would just leave them alive because they, even if they were alive, would probably not be the star of the run anyway. Going to a wedding in Florida 2 weeks from now. Yeah, you told me about that. Okay, what are the... I might just gambit these guys. I'm thinking about gambiting. I'm thinking Gambit is in order. I am definitely thinking Gambit is in order. I am absolutely thinking Gambit is in order.
No escape.
Get wave attacked, bozos. That's kind of funny. Okay. I love how cheesable this is. Knowledge gem, okay. Sylvain should be fine.
You knew the odds. I see how this works.
Got Fiendish Blow and Sedative. Let's go. That's what we need. That's what we need. Fiendish Blow will at least make it so that his damage actually goes pretty hard. Disable this stupid bright purple XP notification. If I knew, I would turn it off. Believe me. I would. I would do it. If I knew a way to do it, I would do it. I just don't, unfortunately. Yeah, that works. I'd do that. I'd do that. Give him a curve shot. Give him a curve shot and we're good. I'll turn a little up on YouTube, I know, right? It's just a dumb mechanic. Like, if they wanted to do this, why don't they do it in Meng's chat or something? Not mine. Unless they want to start out with small YouTubers or something like that. Maybe that's what they want to do. I guess it could be. Okay, so I don't think Rodriguez here yet. I don't know if we want to get him on the line yet. I'm sure that's a good idea. Might not be. Cousin got married last year. Learned via Facebook post his bride. And like, bruh, didn't even know he was engaged. Yeah, that's crazy. You didn't even know that. That's they really kept you in the dark. Your extended family really kept you in the dark there, man. That's crazy. This isn't something happening to every YouTuber. No, no. Like, look at Meng's chat. It doesn't. I don't think it's happened to him at all. Let's see. The problem is they double me, because Gilbert is just that freaking slow. He shouldn't be that slow, but unfortunately he is. He really shouldn't be that slow, that he's getting doubled by other generals. But he unfortunately is, and I hate it. I don't know why he is, but he is. Does he even do damage? 33? No. So there's no point putting him there. I don't want to look at Mengs right now. He's angered me. I would imagine you feel pretty betrayed right now, considering what he said about Gaiden. Considering what he said about Gaiden, I would imagine you are pretty mad right now.
I'm grateful.
Don't struggle. Me when the match cup runs out of splash. Actually, no. Better yet, me when I'm shiny hunting a legendary. I finally get the shiny, and it's on low health. Bill's probably gonna time you out for that. He really did not like that. I forgot about the Gaiden bit. Really? Fake Gaiden fan. Fake Gaiden fan. That wasn't even the reason that he was mad. Wasn't even mad for Gaiden. Wasn't even mad for Gaiden.
Just
I think Sylvain will be at least decent when we give him the Fiendish Blow, but for now, he's just kind of there. Do you have the knowledge gem on you? You do not. Oh, okay. We need to fix that. Yeah, Ash, give him your knowledge gem. Give him your knowledge. Wow, Ash actually does a fair bit of damage. I never thought I'd see Ash doing damage to a freaking Fortress Knight without a really gimmicky build of some sort. I never thought I'd see the day that Ash actually is doing decent damage. Screw that, way more than decent damage, actually. To be fair, though, I did have to feed him a lot of strength stat boosters. Gilbert doing less damage than Ash. Now, this is funny. This is funny. This is peak comedy. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Goddess, forgive me.
I don't think anyone that he collabs with would be described as that, to be honest. Okay, Catherine. Yeah, I'm really confused what he's referring to. You're not the only one who's lost. I'm pretty lost as well. If you look at his chat long enough. Yeah, I don't know who you're referring to in that case. I know I'm trying to train up in gauntlets, but that's the only way I'd get an EXP on. Guidance. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised now that you mention it. I never thought of it myself, but I also don't really make jokes like that. But I am kind of surprised now that you mention it. I don't frequent streams. Yeah, I don't watch them as much anymore. I watch them somewhat, but not that much. For City's level, maybe? I don't know. I know you can punch this guy to death, which I'll probably do. Yeah, why not?
Attack at your own risk.
Actually, can we call the Sacred Echo series Effie Gaiden? Effie Gaiden, yes.
Wasted effort.
Wasted effort.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
Should we get some augers over here? Sacred Echoes. Okay, what do we got? You know what? I'm sick of this poison. Let's get rid of it. Nice. Okay. There we go.
I don't know what happened.
There's so many horses in Gaiden. Why the hate? Well, Big PH hates it. Big PH hates horses. How are we doing this map? This is like the easiest map in the entire run. This is like the easiest map in the entire game. Sacred Echoes actually feels like a hack my autistic 12-year-old self would make. I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing or not. At least from my point of view. I guess from your point of view it'd probably be good. But I don't know if it's a good thing entirely. You made trans Jesse? Yes, I'm sure he did. I'm sure that's what he meant by that. gonna bait out that sniper because I find, you know what I think about archers in this hack. I hate them. At least enemy archers. Because I know someone's gonna be like, but you're using archers. Well, yeah, because they're good. I use them because they're good. Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna use them. Oh, nice. If he actually hits, that is. Yeah, let's try this. It's a bit late. Yeah, that's fine. See ya, Archer.
I won't falter.
Hey, I mean, Ash being able to one-shot things is actually not something I'd ever say in my life. But it is a welcome surprise. It is a very welcome surprise. I'll take it. I mean, it's great. Okay, this is a problem. This is indeed a problem. We gotta do something about this. Now, Catherine we could probably throw in there. Probably throw Catherine in there, no problem. Yeah, I bet you Catherine could do this. The Ashdemption? Yeah. Very true. Autism's perception has been downhill since the early 2010s, and now it's associated with runes. This is a fair point. This is a very fair point. Who add the line, the demon within, or fight me at your own peril, mortal. It's fun being 12 and not realizing you're cringe. Yeah, I can see the argument for that.
I'm grateful. I'll crush them all.
Thoughts on my Lysithia project on my card scroll. Seems interesting. Seems interesting. I think Catherine should be fine here. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna die. I mean, I could be wrong, but if the fire does that much damage to her, maybe. Like that. Probably should have rallied her, but whatever. Whatever. She thinks she's a tank. I mean, yeah. Well, actually, the thing she's a tank is actually pretty funny.
Going for the kill.
I suppose you could have saved a use there, but okay.
Thinning their numbers. I'll grow as strong as I can.
I used to be, like, when it came to Japan exclusive games, thinking it was cool for liking them. Dang, Poison Strike still hurts if you, okay, maybe you shouldn't have equipped the Iron Sword. Oh yeah, that'll definitely get him. And freaking swords, I mean, that's nice, but... Okay, she really wants to crit these guys. Oh, he's going... Wait, I've never seen Lord Gwendol go down south. Maybe the AI thinks that it's going to be easier to go pounce these guys. It won't. It'd be easier if they went for the guys in the east, but... Oh, there he is.
Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
The shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
Yes, the young ones. The young ones including Gilbert, who's probably older than you. Well, maybe not. But... I don't know, man. I don't think Gilbert's a kid, by any means. I don't think Gilbert's a child. Doesn't really strike me as a child. Look at that crit, man. Look at that crit. The X of Ukraine shreds these things. It's amazing. Because it's got armored effectiveness while already having really high might. Just a normal Iron Axe kills. Was born a fully grown man, true. Echoes of Wisdom be like, I'll have your bed! Never felt the tax of this game being delayed twice. What do you mean? Like it never felt like a game that was
Appreciate it.
delayed? Let's see, is that Gwendol or his little henchman? It looks like his little henchman. So you know what? Let us go. I was gonna say put Dimitri there, but I mean I think Dimitri will be fine. He's got like 40 defense. Just to delay it longer. Imagine if they did. Imagine what we could get. We could have playable Rodrigue if they did. We could actually have playable Rodrigue if they did. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, you can heal. I don't heal much. I don't need help. I don't need help. Ash is actually doing like the most damage of any of these guys. It's kind of funny.
Give up yet.
Okay, this sucks. This officially sucks. Let's try to train up your lance rank, but screw it.
Can't hold me back.
You didn't realize it was delayed. So there's no thief to steal a shield. Yeah, sadly. Because Ash can't just be a Giga Thief from Sword. Could Marianne do this? Probably. She probably could. Maybe not. She could, however, heal herself. Time passes too fast. And it's only gonna get faster as you get older. Oh, come on, man. You can do a little bit better than that. There we go, finally.
You were unprepared.
Maybe I should have given him the Ukrainian axe. First one should have been steel and lockpick built into one. I agree. I agree. Just have like a really good steel skill, pretty much. Would be very nice, I think. So I want to get to Chadrigue up there as fast as possible. I'm gonna do this. Oh, now he's he's like, oh no, I don't want to fight Dimitri.
See you in the eternal flames. The consequence of the blood I've spilled.
What's your opinion on Sacred Echoes difficulty, or Sacred okay, sorry. Sacred Stones, I don't like it.
All talk and no action.
Ephraim route is, sure, it's the difficult part of the game, but it's in a very unfun kind of difficult. It's a very unfun kind of difficult, in my opinion. Like, the ghost ship is just bull. It's just bull. It's not fun. It's not an enjoyable kind of hard, like, Conquest is. It's just unfun. You all probably know my rant about, boat maps. I hate boat maps. There's a good reason for it. It's because I think they're garbage. They suck. They just, what if we had a bunch of flyers that can attack your guys that cannot move at all? Okay, that's an exaggeration, but they don't end up moving that much. Just look at how seasoned Fire Emblem player like Megs. Yeah. That's true. Just look at Mangs. If you want to rate a Fire Emblem game, just look at Mangs. Especially in Korea, but I'll take that. That's a good move up. Because it's not really a boat map. It's a map on a boat, but it's not really a boat map, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, I think you understand what I'm saying. It technically is a boat map,
Burn until we meet again.
but it doesn't really revolve around the map being a boat. It could be in like a fort or something like that, and it'd still work the same way. That's what I mean to say. It's like it could be on a fort. It could be in a. It could have taken place in a fort, in a castle, in a cave, and it would have worked probably the same way. I love boat maps. Guiding for life.
Wasted effort.
Who is attacking me here? I can't tell. I think it's this cav. Which, I guess they're just trying to throw random fodder at me to stop me, which is kind of dumb of the AI to do, because it's not going to stop me. It's just going to make them easier to kill off. But yeah, we need to help out Roderick. I think if Roderick dies here, it's a game over. Yeah, it is. So we need to be kind of careful. Oh dear. Yeah, we really need to step up our game here. We really need to get over there and fast. Okay, so for starters, we're gonna go and use rally defense.
I'm grateful.
Because I want to throw.
What's my
I
strategy?
would like to throw you into the thick of it, ideally. Did he win? No. No. Did you think he would? Did you think he was gonna win? Expecting Mengs to win a run. Do you expect him to? These games are ruthless. I mean, it can be kind of cruel, but to be fair, he was also playing like garbage. To be fair. To be fair. He could have played a lot better. Zephy, how do you not win? If he got screwed over by the Ephraim chapters, I could maybe see that, but like, he died on chapter 16. Which is no excuse. Like, there's no excuse for that.
To meet you in a place like this. No, that won't do. I'll leave the talking until after the battle. Here's a small souvenir for you. Put it to good use.
Thanks, man. You're a bro, Rodrigue. Thanks. So yeah, Rodrigue I'm a little bit scared for because he dies pretty easily. Fortunately, these guys aren't in his... Like, they can't do much to him. Well, this archer is pretty annoying. Tends to be lenient on easier games and gets more focused on the harder ones. I have noticed that. Yeah, you're right.
Don't let me die for nothing.
I've never even heard that line from her. Wow! This Catherine's so broken, I've never even heard her injured line. It's kind of crazy, actually. Bolt axe. Was that Lorenz's? I don't know. I mean, I know it's not a holy weapon or anything like that, but it's like, who even would use that? So this is Conquest Lunatic Iron Man. I think you're right. Uh-oh, they're going for Rodrigue. That's not a good thing. Catherine can take damage?
I must leave them.
Only from lava tiles. Only from lava tiles.
See you in the eternal flames.
Oh god, they can crit? Could have used that until Crusher, yeah, she could have. But a certain Brit doesn't want us to do that. Doesn't even kill. That's kind of sad, actually. I don't know. Well, at least he gives Kanto and he can run away. That's nice. At least his AI isn't that dumb.
It's time.
I gotta give Rodrigue and Judith's AI credit. They're at least actually fairly smart. Technically could have ended the run. Yes, theoretically, but it'd be... I do think that is a bit of a problem. Yeah, it theoretically could have, but the odds of that actually happening were so low that there's no reason to even really bring it up, to be honest. Like, you are right. You are right, but the odds are just so low. 22 crit, 58 damage. Yeah, we'd be fine. How do you miss an Armor Knight, Roderick? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. Nice.
It won't be in vain.
I don't know what's in this chest, but I don't think we're gonna get to live to see it, guys. Well, not live to see it. We're not gonna die. Just I don't know if anyone can get it. Unless they have like a chest key or something. I doubt they do. Oh, we can attract him over here. You know what? Screw it. We'll pull him. If we can pull him, we'll pull him. Oh, this guy. Nah, he's only got Nosferatu. Who cares? Little brown man following Goonlet. He won't leave me alone. He won't leave me alone, man. He just keeps following me around everywhere. It's kind of annoying. Use the Axe of Ukraine on him. You can't beat the Axe of Ukraine. There's no, you can't beat the Axe of Ukraine. It's just too strong. It's too strong, man. It's too strong. And one more run only made it to chapter 9 before Ephraim died. The furthest run he got to is chapter 16, where I think his Erica died. I'm not certain. Like, I remember seeing a little bit of it, and he was running around on chapter 16. And yeah, chapter 16 can be a little bit scary. A little bit. But the thing is, he was just like on the run. Like, he literally was just dodging death for the last several turns. From what I could see. When you get an Axe of Russia? Never, because this game is biased.
Good idea.
Holding a shield that protects armor weakness. Is he? Oh, dang. Ash cooking.
I'm still here.
Ash cooking. I never thought I'd be saying
Crush
this.
them all.
But he actually has been cooking a lot in this map. He's been cooking quite hard on this map.
I am Gwendol, the Grey Lion, a knight by the hand of Count Rowe. Do your worst.
No, I guess it... Well, maybe it isn't. Actually, it seems like it would be effective. Well, see ya, Gwendol.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
Bro, if you just wanted to die, then why do you do this? Bro goes to a volcano and expects some kids to kill him. Like, you could just jump in the frickin' lava if you wanted to die so badly. Alright.
The results speak for themselves.
They do. Okay. We got some smithing stones out of that.
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders without argument. Lord Gwendol was a good man.
Now he is just a corpse, nothing more. Let's go. Rodrigue is waiting for us.
Now he's just a corpse. He's just like, yeah, screw him. The problem is the weight. Oh yeah, the steel weapons, yeah. Well, see what I mean? It's a fast map. It's a fast map. The enemies are not difficult. The most difficult, like the scariest part of the map is actually
It's been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you?
probably
This is a
protecting
war after all.
Rodrigue or
To
Judith.
say such a thing at a time like this. You have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and... Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well.
Bridge. Bruh. This guy won't shut up about the bridge. The bridge of mid. The bridge of mid didn't.
Well, we are in your debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it.
Tell us all you know, Rodrigue.
I'm afraid there's not much to tell. You are aware that the western region of the kingdom was taken by the Empire, correct?
Yes, so I have heard. They are now calling it the Fargus Dukedom or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial Army to Ferdiat. There she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to act defensively, and now we're being forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start. I should have killed her ages ago.
Your Highness, Ferdiat is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets. If I may speak freely, Your Highness, we should change course for Ferdiat and take down those traitors before we embark to Enbar.
There's no time for that. We must annihilate Enbar before all else.
Think this through. I understand wanting to destroy the Empire and the Emperor. I want that so much it hurts. But which is more important, the dead or the living?
Silence!
No, Dimitri. You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
No, I would not ask that of you. What I am asking is that you allow us to prioritize the Kingdom capital over the Imperial capital for now. As Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that he would have advised the same.
Do not dare to put words in the mouths of the dead. They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips. Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred.
Finally, someone with a spine tells Dimitri to calm down. I thought that's actually very gutsy for him to do that. Considering how bloodthirsty Dimitri is in this state, and how crazed he is. I mean, he was kind of playing with fire with that one, but it ends up paying off.
Even now, he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering continues.
You are my king. Our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge, and yet along the way, lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind. Ah, I nearly forgot. Take this, Your Highness. The time has come for it to be wielded by its true master.
Eretvar, the hero's relic once wielded by my father.
The very same. I managed to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiat.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something of you? I wish to fight at your side.
See, why does he say this and then the game's like, nah, you don't actually get to use him? Like, this would be the perfect time to say, like, Rodrigue is now in your army.
What are you saying, Rodrigue? Don't you need to return to the front lines of your own territory?
I expected it would come to this, so I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete faith. I must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend. A very old one. I swore it nearly 10 years ago. Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort. I pray that you are right, and that this will save the kingdom.
I was bummed out we never got to use him. I feel like most people probably were. They're like, what? Can't actually use the guy. Time to commit some atrocities with this thing. Also, this seems like a pretty good sword. I never got it before, but it seems really nice. It's got 13 might and 25 crit. That's pretty solid. It's like a better killing edge, isn't it? Chat kind of dead. I'm watching Fate right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's weekends lately, but weekends have been pretty dead. Not always, but just like lately, like the last month or so, they've been kind of dead. Where are the masses? They all died. I don't know.
Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan? Then you must be aware that the Kingdom and the Empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains, right? Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the Fell King Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
I haven't watched the last 5 streams. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since you've been here. Instead, we had other Brits, the bloodthirsty ones, show up a lot more.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
Yes, I agree. The Alliance is currently split in two. Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose. We should take advantage of their internal conflict and proceed east along the mountains until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrden in Alliance territory.
You know, busy actually sleeping at a good time or being too lazy to watch. Well, it's only for the Brits. For Americans, it's not a particularly bad time to watch. It's early evening.
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it. However, the Great Bridge of Myrden is by far the largest, and it is also closest to the Monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
I'm afraid we have no other option. This is our only hope. Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation. Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
Are you suggesting that we ask House Regan to engage the Gloucester soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude would refuse our request.
And once we manage to capture the Great Bridge and gain a foothold into the Empire,
then we cross Gronder Field and head south toward Enbar.
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Speaking of House Gloucester, I wonder how Lawrence is holding up.
If you do not wish to kill familiar faces, do not tarry over the corpses of the dead. Prepare yourselves. It is time to steel your souls for the task at hand.
Claude is wise since when? Osmond is the best unit that isn't Marcus. Gilliam is the third worst unit, only being better than an archer and a trainee. Both in the context of the game. I think part of the reason why Gilliam's not as good, it's weird because they have similar bases. It's really weird. You'd think those guys with similar bases, you'd think they'd be, you know, just as good. But the problem is that Gilliam is in a game with a lot more magic enemies. And flyers. And magical flyer enemies. Like those weird mogul things. Which is a problem. Like the boat map is kind of bad for him because he's got all these freaking moguls running around. And that's not a good thing. That's the right idea. How is Lorenz doing? Belongs in a ditch. Hopefully. Hopefully that's where he is.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River. The Kingdom Army meets with Rodrigue in Aelel.
Okay. So yeah, we're definitely doing this today, so rejoice, Belt. I know you won't stop glazing Lorenz, so... What is Gilliam's starting level? Isn't it like 1 or something. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's not 1. I think it's like 5.
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway?
Like the Noble of the Red Rose? I don't know what that is. Oh. Gee, I wonder what he could be talking about. 4 with 9 defense. I have played it, but I don't really like the game, so I don't play it that often. And so my knowledge of the game is also limited.
It's the same for me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you. Much appreciated. I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15. I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty. Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return. No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness. Since this war began, we've seen countless generals, soldiers, and citizens die. It never gets easier. Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you.
Yeah, he's not the greatest at tanking, is he?
You are a brave one, aren't you? One worthy of leading the Church of Saros, I dare say. You should know that I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiat. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge. Now then, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrddin, we'll be in Empire territory. You are not afraid, are you? Yes, such is war. I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor. I mean that.
Franz takes only 1 more damage from axes than he does. I know this is a personal experience thing, but my Franz is always level like freaking dog water. If you want to know how dog water, take, for example, level 17 Franz with 9 speed. That's happened to me multiple times. And yes, you heard me alright. 17 with 9 speed. I'm not making that up. I'm not exaggerating. That has literally happened to me multiple times. And to the point that I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. Kyle's better. What a cool moment between 2 playable characters.
Dear goddess.
Okay, what's this? Ugh, fine. I really need you to stop being my adjutant, because I'm so sick of you. Ignat's birthday, not special enough, sorry. Shamir's birthday, I will give her tea. She's earned it. Shamir has earned tea.
You called, so I came. You used premium tea leaves. Thank you.
As soon as I want an early Fire Emblem game
Not
loves
bad.
their axes, this is true. Brown Infiltrator.
Yes. Very good. Yes. Yeah, yes.
The Sword of the Creator. It's an interesting relic. Very good. That was delicious.
Okay.
Thanks for your help out there.
We got a paralogue. Wait, what even could it... I mean, I know we got a Marion paralogue. But... Okay, so here's a little bit of a minor gripe I have with the story. Okay, so Dimitri accepted the battle gear of the King of Lions from Rodrigo and obtained the certification of the Great Lord class. I actually think this should be only after the Battle of Eagle and Lion, or the Blood at Granda, or whatever. The reason I say that is because it should be like a halfway point. And so it kind of bothers me that you get this before Dimitri snaps out of his psychosis. I think it's kind of weird because I always associate this armor with, you know, Dimitri when he starts to gain back his sanity. But of course he's not. I think maybe this should... I get that you just met Rodrigo, but I feel like it should be maybe like, oh, sir, we discovered a hidden package from Rodrigo before he died, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if people agree with me, but that's just what I personally think.
A new power. I won't squander it.
See, I'm not actually as big a fan as of this design. I don't know. I really like the black armor thing. I think it looks really cool. It's not that this looks ugly. It just it doesn't really fit edgy Dimitri that well. Oh, that makes too much sense. We can't have that. Sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry. Can we make Catherine a flyer finally? Please, game. Can I please make her a flyer? Please? Come on, it's 52% chance. Come on. 52% chance. Come on. It's not that hard. There we go. Finally! Finally! Finally!
Time to celebrate.
Yeah, now you actually have a proper movement stat. And now you can actually gain flying experience. I don't know if she's going to be able to make it into Falco Knight, but we can at least try. She's still got pretty good stats, though. She's still got pretty good stats. Fly! Yes. Okay, what supports we got? Another Ash support. With Cyril, this is probably gonna suck. Why do you have B support? What? Okay, let's see how boring this is gonna be. Snooze
Hey,
competition.
Hey there, Cyril. Is something on your mind?
Well, I wanted to thank you for helping me.
Huh? When do you mean?
You know, when you helped me with cleaning up the library?
Oh, right. That was quite a while ago. I'd completely forgotten about it.
Yeah, I had two. Because, you know why? Because it's irrelevant and it's boring.
No need to thank me, though. It was nothing. Do you need help with anything today? I've got some spare time. I really don't mind.
Well, I'd rather take care of the stuff I've been asked to do on my own.
I could give you a hand, though, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could, but I sure would rather you didn't.
Okay, we can just send out the support here, right?
Me doing those jobs is why I get to stay here, even though I'm an Almiran.
Oh, so it's a status thing. I can understand that. I can get pretty awkward if I ever have to ask a favor from a noble.
I want to thank you for helping the library once, 5 years ago. I know, right?
Exactly. That's why I don't want anybody's help.
You don't need to feel that way around me, though. I'm just a commoner. I'm only in here thanks to a bit of luck. So really, I'm just the same as you.
I don't know if that's exactly true, but maybe.
Either way, birth and social status don't really matter for us, do they? After all, we're friends, right?
Friends?
Yeah, and when a friend needs you, you've got...
I don't know. I guess
It's easy.
Huh.
Yeah, this is boring. I usually try to give support that I've never seen the benefit of the doubt, but this is freaking boring. This is blah blah blah. Okay, I don't like Manuela, but I have no idea what these two would even talk about. I'm kind of curious.
Is that singing?
The blue sea glimmers in the dark. The red canyon calls. Goddess, reach in.
I don't want to hear her sing.
Well, Gilbert, what do you think?
My lady, you were not meant to notice me.
Nobody could miss a good man like you.
My apologies for interrupting. Please excuse me.
No, Gilbert, hold on a moment. I want very much to know what you... The least you can do is...
You were lovely. You sounded lovely.
Lovely. Is that what you really feel? Please, be honest.
Why would you suppose I was dishonest?
That is not the look of someone who just heard what they deem to be lovely. It hurts my confidence when my voice can't even lure a fleeting smile to your face.
Wait a minute. Gilbert was pretending to like her voice? Maybe he is based after all.
It's as though my singing voice has died since stepping off the middle front stage.
My lady Manuela, that could be no further from the truth.
Do not follow the siren's voice.
If that's the case, then Gilbert, I challenge you to a duel. My singing versus your iron mask. I will break through, and I will see passion in your eyes.
Why did she leave so suddenly? And what could she have meant by a duel?
It was still better than the Asheville support, but... Yeah, I really need these dumbos to leave my army. Aren't siren songs supposed to lure you in, not make you run away in disgust? This is true. This is true. Okay, Sylvain, this is important. This is important, Sylvain. You need Fiendish Blow. You will not be cooking unless you have Fiendish Blow. I'm sorry. You are not cooking without that. Okay, there we go. So that means on player phase, you should be doing like 26 damage times 2. Well, yeah, I guess so. He's gonna need a bit more work, but he'll get there. He'll get there. Actually, he might be able to take the exams, now that I think about it. He might be able to take the exams into Dark Knight. He can! He can now take the exams. Now, at 49% is not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's try. Let's try it. Nah, not quite. We get a few more chances before the next map, so it's okay.
Oh, come on.
It's okay. Alright, we're gonna go and buy more of these. I assume I can, right? Fairly certain I can buy a few more. I can buy 3 more. I don't even know if I'll need 3 to be honest, but... Oh well, we got Fiendish Blow and that's the main thing he needs. How close is Catherine to getting into the next flyer class? Are going to be getting that? I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. How close are you to the next class? I know it's not lit up, so that means it can't be very high. It's not... Actually, you're not even remote with it. 50 speed! Let's go. 50 speed. Hey, having a flyer is very nice, though. Having a flyer is very nice. Hey, Gerudo King. We got Fiendish Blow and Sylvain, and Catherine is finally in a flyer class. Failure. Yeah. Failure. So yeah, we got through the ALL map with Rodrigue. Piece of cake, just like I thought it was gonna be. In fact, probably even easier than I thought it was gonna be. And I already thought it was gonna be pretty easy. But yeah, it's quite nice. No deaths so far. Not in this. Not in this stream so far. No. So I'm gonna go and do explore. Not that I have that many other options. But there's a reason for that, actually. You may or may not think about it. You'll be like, "What? Why are you exploring? You don't need to explore. This is literally no monastery mod. Why are you doing this?" You'll see why in a bit. Catherine is now weak to bows. Great idea. Well, I have to do it because Proctor did kind of demand that I have to. So you might be like, well, why are you doing this? You literally don't even have to do this. Wow, this is really not good on emulator. And I hate these cutscenes. Why would it even show you the cutscene in the time skip? It's so pointless. Just unlock these areas in the time skip. Alright, I gotta love that 25 FPS right there. Oh boy. You aren't gonna give Sylvain the reason skill? What do you mean, reason? What do you mean, reason skill? Reason level but it doesn't actually give him more attack, it just gives him more hit and avoid and stuff like that. I mean, I guess we could give it to him, I suppose. I suppose we could, just... Sure, we'll do that.
Hello.
Well, that was weird, it was like echoed. Also, Gerudo King, you're not gonna believe it, but Ash was actually very useful in that map. He does a fair bit of damage to the Fortress Knights. Like, you would not believe it, but he was actually doing a lot of damage to the Fortress Knights.
Welcome.
Okay, never mind. I thought there would be gifts you
Please
could
come
buy,
again.
but apparently you can't. And you can never unlock the merchants, so that's kind of weird. I guess you're just not meant to get supports in this game. I was gonna get supports, or at least try to work on supports with Byleth, but this hack does not really want Byleth getting supports, I will say that. That is some weird little quirk this hack has, is it doesn't really want Byleth getting supports. I was gonna give him supports, but yeah, alas, there's no way to get supports. Unless you just really aggressively get someone supported up with you. Alright, what battles do we have to do? Eternal Guardian. Why do we get Reyes? I don't want to freaking do this paralogue. This paralogue sucks. I hate this paralogue. Why do I get this paralogue? I'm not doing this right now. Maybe later, but not right now. This paralogue is pretty jank. It's not as bad as Marianne's, but it's still pretty bad. We are fortunately a bit over leveled though, but that's probably not gonna last. Because none of these paralogues are any good. But yes, we will have to do this at some point, unfortunately. Why do they make it so that... Why don't we save these paralogues until after the main story? Well, because I have to do them. Give me the Zero Shield. I don't want the Zero Shield. I just don't want to do this dumb paralogue. I don't want to do this stupid paralogue. That's the problem. Alright. Sylvain, can you get Dark Knight? You got another shot here. Do it. Don't let me down, man. Wait, we can do it... Nah, Seminar would pass the times. That's not a good idea. There we go! There we go!
Huh, okay. No big deal, really.
You got res. You know what that means. At least unit after the next story map. What do you mean? Oh. To the next story map. That's what takes precedence, you know. So yeah, he still kind of sucks, but not as much, and he at least has mobility now. He at least has some mobility now, so that's nice. What even is the class skill for this? I don't even know what the thing is for this. No, not Aegis. It's okay, I can't really tell. He's back in the game. Yeah, he is. He is back in the game. He is back in the game. You are right. You are right. Okay. Catherine definitely needs an knowledge gem, though. She definitely needs a knowledge gem. Absolutely needs a knowledge gem. Who's got the knowledge gem? I don't really think Sylvain needs it. I don't think Sylvain really needs it, not at the moment anyway. He's in the last class he wants to be in, so that's the important thing. We'll take away this. We'll give him the training lance. Not that he really needs it, but hey. Okay. So that's nice. So Sylvain should be a lot better now. What are we going to work on in the seminar? Probably just going to be capping out Gilbert. Or at least trying to. Gilbert is... He wants to work on gauntlets, doesn't he? I don't know if anyone is going to teach him gauntlets, though. That's the problem. He needs to work on gauntlets, but who is going to teach him? Oh, okay, that works. That's great. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. A rank and gauntlets should go by at least decently quickly. Are we recruiting Lorenz next? Yeah.
I see how this works.
Yeah.
Always something new.
He joins on
Looks
the...
like I'm getting it.
He joins on the bridge map.
I'm get-
So yeah, Gilbert's still got a long way to go, though. He's only at E plus in gauntlets, and he needs to be at least in like B. So yeah, he's still got some work to do. He still does have some work to do. Okay, what do we got here?
Our scout has returned. As expected, there are quite a few Imperial soldiers stationed there.
I see. So the enemy has prepared for our arrival. It matters not. I will kill them all, whether they are 1 or 100. What would you do if you saw the people who stole everything from you? If you saw them right before your eyes, living carefree lives and feeling no guilt? Would you feel nothing? Do nothing? 5 years ago, did you not deem the woman who killed Gerald to be unforgivable? I am most certain that you did. You couldn't let her get away with her crime, so you took up your sword in pursuit. Precisely my point. We're the same, you and I.
I'm afraid it's time to wrap this up. The soldiers are ready to march on your command.
Then let's move out at once. Every moment counts.
Understood. Let's show those Empire dastards the power of the Knights of Fargus.
Okay, let's see here. What do we do here? Why is Dimitri quoting the Green Goblin? I didn't know he was. Okay, let's go replenish. Alright, what we got here? And let's work on maybe, giving Catherine, not Catherine, sorry, Shamir, I keep calling her Catherine. Shamir, let's give her a longbow plus. We're not so different, you and I. Oh, okay. This would be when Dedue joined us, but then the British attacked, yeah, unfortunately. His sword shoots out like a spider web. And we also got the atrocity, we got the atrocity stick, Gerudo King, called the Arid Bar. Okay. The Great Bridge Coup. Alright, let's go.
Intent on the Imperial capital, the Kingdom army goes around the Iron Mountain. marches through Alliance territory as they continue south. But this route takes them through the territory of House Gloucester, Imperial supporters, so they request help from Claude, the leader of House Regan. Claude agrees to distract House Gloucester's soldiers, and the Kingdom Army marches onward toward the Great Bridge of Myrddin to cross the Aramid River, which separates the Alliance and the Empire.
It's time, brothers. Just get him. The whole entire reason of this stream is just to get Belt to shut up about Lorenz. I've waited 11 parts for this. And 2 seasons. And 2 seasons. Just for a mid-unit. Just for a mid-unit. But it's okay, we'll get a better Thyrsus user in the next chapter. Technically, though, we don't actually have Thyrsus, even whenever we get him, though. Okay. What we got here? Why do they keep reducing my unit slots? No, now you only get 9. No, now you... Like, 2 maps ago it was 11. Then it was 10, now it's 9. Why do they do this? Why do fighting games do this? Yes, we're definitely... As we give you more units, we expect you to use less of them. What? That makes no sense. Hello Kitty Racing really makes me feel like Spider-Man. Shamir really needed it. Like, I like Shamir, make no mistake, but I don't know if she's necessarily... There's no flyers here, is there? Although she's good at countering other snipers. Although Ash can also do that. Yeah, there's not really... Well, there is one flyer here. There is a flyer here. She's kind of scary, but I think Ash can take care of her. Yeah, I think I will unfield Shamir for this one. Not that I want to, but more so that I'm trying to balance EXP a bit. And Casper's already a little behind. Hanneman just has not really gotten a chance to shine for a bit. It's kind of a shame. It's Woman Randolph. Yeah, Woman Randolph. The Yeast Ash Tag Team? True. Woman Randolph. Alright. Woman Randolph. Okay, I think we're ready to go, guys. I think we're ready to go. Again, a lot of armors here, so not really too threatening. Armors are just not that scary, you know? They're just not really that scary. I think I'll probably give the March Ring to Mercedes, because she could probably use it, honestly. Because, I mean, Sylvain doesn't really need it. Welcome back. Ferd any different on this map? I don't think he has appeared yet. Game, why are you like this? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I suppose we'll do that.
That symbol. It's an enemy raid. Stay calm and face them head on. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately. If we're quick, we might be able to pull off a pincer attack.
Edelgard's dog, huh? All the more reason to kill her.
Attack Ladislava and take the bridge. Shall we begin?
Okay. Let's see what Ferdinand's got. Yeah, he is there. He is a paladin. A very high-level paladin with alert stance plus. Mind you, he might not join this high level. He might not join this high level. He is a paladin, though. He is not a great knight. He is not a master class. His ranks are pretty good. Well, not actually that good. Because he doesn't have any axe rank. This is actually not very good. For him, anyway. I mean... Yeah, so in other words, he's not really that good if you recruit him. He's got B rank in lances, B rank in authority, and B rank in riding. But he has like no master class round. Level 46, he's very high level. 80 avoid though, he is gonna be hard to hit. This is definitely an enemy oldie for Ferdinand. Bloody Slava isn't half bad looking. It's just she's got a decent design. He is gonna be hard to take down. He's got a lot of bulk, and he's very dodgy. He's very dodgy. He is very dodgy. Okay, let's see here. Oh god, if he uses Alert Stance Plus, he gets even more. He gets 110 avoid. It's kind of crazy. Armored Blow, Death Blow, Lance Prowess, Terror, Resistance, Lance Fair, Canto, Confidence. Okay. Very avoid heavy build, honestly. Very, very avoid heavy. Dodge tank. Outright dodge tank. Okay. This map is also not very hard.
What's the plan?
Just don't do anything too stupid and you're probably fine. Okay, what does this archer want to do? 42 attack, 20 crit. Okay. What is your speed? Probably enough to not get doubled. Yeah, unfortunately a little bit higher than I'd like. He has Swift Strike, Surrender. Yeah, I gotta surrender now. I have to surrender now. He's got Swift Strikes, that's it. Guys, we lose. He's got Swift Strikes, I can't do anything. It's over. It's actually over, I can't do anything.
Put me in there.
There's always a freaking archer somewhere. There's always an archer. There's always an archer. Always an archer. Doesn't matter how bullcrap it is, there's always an archer. What? I don't want to be in range of you. I don't want to be in range of 2 units either. Okay, you know what? We're going to pull them a bit slower. We're going to pull them a little bit slowly. Because I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to pull 2 archers. That's just not a good idea.
I'll crush them all.
I'll do my best.
Put you over here, and then everyone else goes to back up Ash.
My orders?
I don't really know if that's necessary, but...
At your service.
This Swift Strikes, I just realized this. Yeah, but not everyone who has Swift Strikes has pressed a keyhole. That's the funny part about this is that
What's my strategy?
not everyone who has Swift Strikes has the Crest of Keyhole. And that beast doesn't really do anything. At least not for a good while. The other guy who has it is Sylvain. I mean, that's true, but still. It disproves the fact that you need the Crest of Keyhole to use it. Okay, let's get to cooking. I don't know if Sylvain will kill, though. I mean, that's pretty... Even mages... Even, like, primed mages. Like, even Rally Wife would probably struggle with this. At least killing them immediately. What else am I missing? I wouldn't say much.
You were unprepared.
Can't stop laughing at Lysa in an armor outfit. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Just
I
making
need
fun
to
of it.
slow down.
You need to speed up. Okay, what do we got here? We need something to puncture these guys.
It's over.
It's Jover!
I must leave them well.
As I expected.
Okay. What does Mercedes do? Like, even Mercedes would probably have trouble killing this guy.
You think we'll let you take this bridge from us?
This is no good. Reinforcements keep coming, and more will soon join them.
That's not what I wanted to happen. I hope that doesn't spawn anything in a dangerous spot.
I won't falter. I just eked by.
Yeah, didn't really cook there, did you? Not with that level up anyway. Yeah, the Ash is still Ash.
Thanks so much.
At the end of the day, you gotta remember, he is still Ash. He is still Ash. Just south of where you are, okay. I think what we're gonna do is pull this guy. Pull these. Well, that is 56 attack, though. That is quite a bit. I need a pull. Did Dimitri the Raphael gem? No, I haven't. I have yet to do that. I probably should, but I have not. Yeah, I don't know why they keep having this guy move around. It's kind of pointless. Okay. What we need to do, I think Caspar is our best bet of killing these guys. Axe of Ukraine. Gotta go with the Axe of Ukraine. Can he kill without it? I mean, he could very well kill without it, but... Going for his daily walk, I'm gonna need him to do. I'm sure Proctor would approve of that. Could have crit on the first one, but okay.
Big win!
I expect no less.
I think it'd be fun to troll this guy. Dimitri crit, maybe? He could just crit this general to death. Bro survived a Dimitri crit. That's actually kind of impressive. Hey, it takes some really high stats to survive a Dimitri crit to the face. That takes some actual effort to do. That genuinely takes some effort to do. Okay. Is it the archer that's being annoying? I think it's the archer that's being annoying. Yeah. Okay, so we can kill the archer, then we're in good shape. He does not double the archer. That's kind of annoying, actually. That is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, that's kind of annoying. These armors tank, I'll give them that. Okay. Do this, then canto out.
Let's deal with the enemies protecting the fortress quickly and take control of this area.
Enemies approaching. We may need to hurry up.
All for our future.
Okay, we need to take this archer out. This archer's gotta
I'd
go.
be honored.
This archer, oh my god, this archer's gotta go, man. He's gotta freaking go. It's the fort I was talking about, yeah, I figured. Okay, who's attacking us? Who is attacking us? Oh, that guy. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think it's a cav, right? There's a cav right over here. He's got a horse slayer. Well, he's also got the frickin' Chadavis. This guy just casually has the frickin' Chadavis on him. I don't know why the game gives him a frickin' Chadavis. That's my weapon, game. Don't give it to some random bozo. Just getting some random moron. The frickin' Chadavis. Does this guy have anything that's scary? He's got a silver axe. That miscreant stole your lands. I know, right? Could kill him. Perhaps Dimitri's bloodthirst was right all along.
There's no
That's my land. It's not even on, like, freaking Ferdinand. It's just on some random mook. It's just some random mook that has it. Like, he doesn't deserve that.
I owe you.
So you got, what, 16 defense? That is gonna take up quite a bit of damage. You'll be soaking up a bit of damage. You're gonna be a bit of a sponge here. The furtivist would be too strong. That's true. That is true. It would be too strong. But why does some random mook get a freaking Gradivis? That's what I never understood. What's so special with that one guy that he gets a freaking Gradivis?
Well done.
Why does some random bozo get a freaking Gradivis?
Thanks for helping.
Really wish we could double this guy.
Make it.
Okay, he's working on it. He's working on it. Oh boy. Okay. That's not scary at all. I mean, at least we didn't have to pull him, but still. He's got the horse slayer out. Okay. Let's prevent him from slaying any horses, shall we? What does this guy have? He does not have a Gradivis, so that makes him instantly a lot safer to attack. Okay, how about you? Can we punch this horse to death? We cannot. I swear this guy's gotta be on like some sort of steroids or something. Yeah, no, this guy's roided up. Not only does he have a freaking great, he's a freaking Arrow of India for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what this guy is, but this guy is really scary for some reason. I don't know why this guy's so scary, he just is. He has no right being this scary. He's just some random paladin. Horse Slayer, yeah. PH put this guy in the game. Very nice. That is a good level. Really is Camus under there. Camus, whatever the heck you want to call him. Okay. Does it take gold from you if it hits? I guess. Let's punch this guy to death. Play Punch Out on this man. It's made of feces.
Reminds me of my youth.
Like I said, I guess in your youth you were getting bad level up, so I don't know, man.
I need.
Okay, game, you can work now. I don't need to wait 10 years for you to load up. Okay, there we go. Silverbow kills. Silverbow kills. Change my profile name to the Strap while I earn your favor and become a mod. I see what you did there, but I don't think it'll affect my decision making. I'm sorry. Alright, get him. Are you alright? I think you just did a stroke.
I must steal
I feel like a
myself.
zipper for a second. Well, that's just kind of how it works. Horse Slayer Plus. Yeah, it's a scary. That guy is scary. He's like one of the. He's probably the scariest generic in this entire mod. He's just really strong for no reason at all. I have no idea why. I don't know why that guy's so strong, but he just is. There's no reason in particular he's so strong. He is. It's really strange.
You're a big help.
Okay. Let's go secure this. I think Dimitri will be fine. He's got a ton of defense. Yeah, he can take this pretty easily. Dimitri usually ends up being a pretty tanky guy, so wouldn't be too worried about him. Do be aware. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I forgot about him. That's not good. That's really not good, actually. Okay, I'm gonna get Bios down there. Because I kind of forgot that he exists. I kind of forgot he exists. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. He's normally not really that scary, but if I guess you forgot that he exists, then yeah, he kind of could be. Maybe I shouldn't move too far then. So he's probably burning up though. It's like a cabin rug that was used as a cape. Yeah. Why is the emulator being like this? I hate this. Okay.
Wasted effort.
Okay. At least they're not ambush spawns. That is nice.
Acheron, now's the time to show your loyalty to the Empire. Attack the enemy from behind.
I've got to make my name known to Her Majesty through distinguished service.
Acheron, a minor lord of the Alliance territory. If he's fighting for the Empire, we've no choice but to attack him.
To be fair, yeah, she will. She would. She absolutely would. Yeah, and maddening, that would just be ambush spawn. Okay. Alright, game. I guess you just really want to make fun of Gustav. He's going for Ash. That's interesting. But not really appreciated. Okay. Will be a slight inconvenience. Well, it could be worse. It could be a major inconvenience. Okay. So how are we gonna cook? That tickled, Gustav, yeah. That tickled.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating, am I?
You are. Ding, ding, ding. You figure it out.
I never should have aligned with the Empire.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Opportunistic weasel.
I fight for one reason and one alone.
To be a simp? Yes.
I've learned a thing or two.
Okay, there we go. Alright, punch him. Punch him to death. You know what? I'm tempted to gamble on this crit. Oh, look at that. That's just a guaranteed well, if it actually hits, it's the problem. I want to try it, though. That's probably gonna miss. Really, Caspar? Really? You had one job. You had one job. But okay. You had one job, and you failed. Okay, Dimitri, you need to cook. What the? What is okay, there we go. That's much better.
Too weak for this world.
You're making me look bad.
Well, yeah, you missed. Of course you're gonna look bad. You missed. Bro, what do you expect? Of course you were made look bad. Okay, let's try that again, Caspar. Let's try that again.
Hope you're ready.
There we go. Though I missed indeed.
Who's next? Get more.
The problem is it wastes all that. It wastes all that weapon durability. That's what I hate. Because the thing is, when you miss a normal attack, you at least get to keep your weapon durability. When you miss a combat art, that's it. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Exhaustive strike. This man loves exhaustive strike. He loves it. He loves exhaustive strike, guys. Well, this isn't good. She doesn't double. She's so freaking slow. She doesn't double armors. That's just sad. That's just sad. I'm sorry. That's just sad. This is like the slowest Mercedes in history. 15 attack speed at level 32. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. Think about how bad that is. Think about how bad that is. I want you to just think about how bad that is. How awful you have to be to have that. It's just a stupid comment art, I love it. You have no racist wife or brown man to be racist too.
This could turn the tide.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised she's still alive, because she's so prone to just getting doubled. She's so prone to getting doubled, it's not even funny. Also, I have to say, Sylvain really relies on his heavier spells a
Whatever
lot.
it takes.
Okay, that works.
I was just stronger.
You make me feel safe.
Okay. Okay. Gonna rally defense with you.
You saved me.
And then we're gonna go hide behind the wall. Sort of. Alright, Ash.
Thanks so much. I'd be honored.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for Sylvain. I don't really care. Maybe I should, though. Actually, Sylvain might be in trouble. No, he's fine. Okay. Birth count, not high enough. Oh, he's going for Gilbert. Interesting. I guess that rally defense may have actually mattered. Because they may have just targeted him if they could. Nice. At level 32, Selena unpromoted almost has that much speed. Why is she so slow? I do not know. I really don't. I think she is speed cursed. She's gotta be speed cursed. There's no other way. There's no other way. There's honestly no other way. Okay, we're gonna do this.
You were unprepared.
Who's the father? Can we go and hit you with this? Yes, we could. We could indeed. And I think I might go for that. Could go hit with Sylvain, I suppose. Like, just chip him down a bit. I'd do that. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Yeah, let's just go chip him down. I wish Sylvain really should get... Well, I didn't mean he should get a crit. But he should get more spell usage because he kind of needs it. He kind of needs it, to be honest.
Thank you.
Dark Knights, in my opinion, should get more spell usage because, you know, like 5 uses to a tome seems kind of dumb. Like a decent strength tome seems kind of stupid. Wait, there was a chest here? I've never realized there was a chest there. No times 2 Black Magic. It really does suck. It really does. I thought they got more spells, but I guess they don't. That's freaking sucks, man. Yeah, there's a chest there. See? Might be the most well-hidden chest in the game. Besides the one on the Demonic Beast Gerald map. You know, Chapter 9, the one where he dies. There's a pretty well-hidden chest there as well, but this might take the cake. This might just take the cake, to be honest. I have never known there was a chest there. You dull by Armor Knights, slow clap. Yeah, I don't know why they gave him that little speed. Usually your armor is the one doubling other armor. It's not the other way around. Heck, even Barth could go double armors. Like, that's just sad that Gilbert can't do that. That's just sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's just sad. That's just sad. Sad is bad. Any other word you can think of that's negative. Whoa. Okay, what do we got here? He could double. Oh, that's a scary. What? That thing has crit? This whole time he had crit on us? Okay, you need to get out. You need to go. You need to get out of here.
Don't bother haunting me.
That was actually very scary because the fact that guy had that much. I knew there's a chest here. It's very easily in plain view, but. Okay. I'm surprised this didn't kill. I guess they're just that tanky. Okay, yeah, you can kill, I suppose.
I'm not going down! Attack at your own risk. Stepped in that one.
Invigorating.
Alright, very nice. What stats does it boost? It boosts most of our stats, okay. That's nice. That's nice. 56 attacks, be my beloved. Okay, what do we got here? Just to defeat Ferdinand to get him, so that's cool. Yeah. Now, Ferdinand is gonna be a tough nut to crack, I will say. Bombard on Caspar might be nice. It might be. Okay. Ash, you got your work cut out here. Talisman? I don't think that's really worth it, but sure. I guess it's a free stat booster. You can't really complain about that. But considering how hidden it is, it's gonna help it for a bit better. It's Lorenzo for it's both. It's both on this map, actually. Believe it or not, you're right about both guesses. Oh, Thief Boy, there's a lot to pick, yeah. Welcome back, we have secured the fortress. I just realized it's been a womanless stream. It's been a womanless stream. I don't play not Three Hopes. I don't play Heroes, but they just made a release of the new legendary hero, Black Knight, because Black Knight's a Heroes. We all know Heroes players. Save your paper, it's a scam. I know, right? Instead of wasting money on a PNG, why not just download the PNG off Google or something? Who else needs to move? Oh, I guess Pilot does. Could pull this guy. Could pull him. Wouldn't be too dangerous. Yeah, because that beast does not really like to move. I mean, he likes to move around and back and forth, but he doesn't really like to actually go out of his way.
Good.
And this healer's annoying, but it's okay. Still going for a stroll? He is. He is. Dedue is still going for a stroll. You know, if this was Forge, I'd actually probably kill him. Okay, Catherine, do your job. I said do your job. I guess this is as good as you can get.
Fighting is what I do.
Fighting that tight corridor against Renan is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. That's all I can say. And Marin's so far behind.
I want to learn even more.
Oh, buying all the smithing stones money can buy and just forging up all my weapons. I know, and that's unfortunately something this mod just doesn't let you do. Which is kind of dumb. I don't know why it does that, because that was never a problem in vanilla. And I don't think that really broke the game either. It's like, why would they do that? I don't know why they decided that was necessary to go and withhold the smithing stones. Like, they could just give you a ton of smithing stones. They could just, I mean, I get restricting, like, the more, like, the stronger ore. Like, yeah, I get why you don't give us, like, a bajillion mithril skit, or mithril. Because, yeah, that forges things like the Parthia and stuff like that. I get it. But smithing stones, they should just always give you like 50 per chapter or something like that. Something ridiculous. Like, because there's no point in withholding that. Yes, I agree. Things like Mithril, Agartham, and whatnot, yeah, those should probably not be just handed out. I agree. But there's no reason you can't just forge your basic weapons, your bread and butter weapons.
You're a big help.
Did you help for the Maurice chapter? Oh boy, I am not looking forward to that map. I am not looking forward to that map. I am telling you, I am not looking forward to it. I am not looking forward to it. At the very least, she does have 6 moves. That will also help her on the Maurice map. Her being able to regroup with her allies as fast as possible. I may even bring Flame for that map just so that she can, so we can rescue people. Even though I'm sure someone's gonna die there. And I would ideally bring my A-team, like Catherine, Dimitri, honestly, Ash, probably Caspar. You definitely should need to work for Mithril and Umbral. Maybe not. Well, isn't Umbral the one used for killing weapons? Oh no, that's Black Sand. Okay. I don't know what the heck Umbral Steel is used for. I think that's for like the relics. Yeah, I do think you should have to work for those. I agree. But yeah, the smithing stones, just the bare bones smithing stones, no, that should not be worked for. At least not that much so. Okay, since Ferdinand is quite a scary guy, Umbral Steel's Relics. Yeah, it should be worked for. Back, what I miss? Not much. Oh, but we got 31 crit, guys. We got 31 crit. That is not scary at all. Said no one ever. So how are we gonna pull Ferd? How are we gonna pull him? We could try to shoot him, I suppose. If we shot him, then yeah, he would definitely start moving. I would imagine. I'd imagine you start moving, you shot him. I don't know, man. If someone tried to shoot me, I'd probably start moving. The problem is that corridor is really tight. He is Ferdinand von Eyre. I mean, you're not wrong. He is. He is indeed Ferdinand von Eyre. We're gonna probably need magic users here. The Raphael gem and put Ferd with him. I agree. If we can get the Raphael gem, if we can get it, I'm not gonna put everyone to this little corridor burn. Zero died. Yeah, it is sad. It's a shame. He's a really good voice actor. Okay, so what we're gonna do, what we are going to do is we are going to get the Raphael gem. I know it's the Raphael gem, but it's way funnier to call it the Raphael gem. Because how do you have a game with a character named Raphael and then give the character a Raphael gem, or what do I think it's called? Come on, man. Just call it a Raphael gem. It's so much funnier. I wonder if Marianne would appreciate Shez's gross slobber-covered merc whistle. Supposedly everyone likes it. Supposedly everyone does. If you can believe that. I don't know if you could, but that is supposedly the case. After Elfin? I don't know. Well, they also called the mountains the Awful Mountains, so who knows, man? Who knows? We're gonna take Arid Bar off us for a bit. Although we might need it the next turn. It's pretty good damage if we can actually hit. Well, I mean, you can hit the enemies, but oh, nice! Just Dimitri things.
Depend on you.
Just Dimitri things, you know? Just Dimitri things. Just Dimitri things. Just Dimitri things. Okay, that guy wants to die, apparently. Wow, they didn't start running. I'm actually very surprised. I don't know why they didn't start running, they just didn't. They just don't want to run, I guess. Okay, so you're being kind of annoying. Let's see if we can shoot you. Because when someone's being annoying, just go shoot them. You know, that's the solution. If someone's being annoying to you, just go shoot them. Wow, Ash likes war crimes. The little innocent boy has become a hardened war criminal. will hold the line. No, he won't. He will not hold the line. But he could hold mine. Just not the enemies. The Crimson Flower Run? Oh, it's oh yeah, Leone holds this map in Crimson Flower. I kind of forgot. It's kind of weird how she holds the map in Crimson Flower. It's really strange. You don't expect it, but it seems like a really odd choice. You have to ignore Ferdinand. Yeah, it would be. Because then you literally would just have to leave him alone. When someone's being annoying to you, just go shoot them. Pakistani man. I'm probably over-preparing for this, but I really don't want to screw this up. Okay, you don't need to drop to 1 frame per second. Also has Paladin Acheron for some reason. It does? That's kind of weird. Paladin Acheron. I'm sorry, that just sounds really strange. They only had 1 healer, I guess. Only 1. Okay. Let's do this. Critical Ring. That's pretty nice on him, actually. Why does Crimson Flower give us Cavalier Body Slaughter? Wait, it does? Okay, I don't... Wait, well, it does? What? Does it? I know I'm being a little campy here, but sucky for Ironman because now using Hubert or Edelgard just a waste of EXP. Yeah, it's stupid. It's also just Church Route, which means it sucks. Oh wait, his avoid went down. Oh, it's because Ash has really high dex. I was like, what? But Dimitri, no. That actually does make sense. That does make actually a lot of sense.
After this battle, I will be known far and wide as the legendary Ferdinand of Adrestia.
How is Gauntbert doing? He's got a long way to go, but he is working on it. He is working on it. He is indeed working on it. Oh, there's the loser squad.
I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, have arrived.
Shut up.
Thanks for making your way here. Annihilate the enemy with the rest of them.
Is that the professor? Why would someone like that join such a senseless fight?
Lawrence, here you are. I'm heading south, so I will leave this area to you.
Will you actually head south, though? Will you really? Okay, let's see his stats. Oh boy, amazing stats on an amazing unit. Neuron activation. Let's deactivate those neurons. Let's deactivate them. I shouldn't have done that. Come on, wake up. The game really hates looking at that. Okay. You can't hit anyone. It's a good stealable loot. I'm sure it does. That HP though, I mean, yeah, but pretty much everything in this mod has really good HP. That's not really a surprise, is it? Actually look pretty good though. Not really when you consider the enemy stats. When you start to see the enemy stats, you start to realize that's actually not very impressive. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? His stats will change when recruited, most likely, yeah. Most likely. Since both these guys are pretty tanky, I would like to go and snipe them a bit. Crit him. I mean, that wasn't a crit, but still. It's not a good place to fight. It's all cramped. Maybe bring Caspar in here for Must beat both of them and recruit them. You're right. You're right. He's gonna go south. What are you trying to do? Okay, I don't like that. Not a fan. You're gonna heal him. That's fine, I suppose. I don't know what the heck Ferdinand's trying to do. I don't get it. Feels like a boat map, nothing but choke points. Yeah, it's not great. Pretty far from great, to be honest. Well, this chapter, it's actually pretty alright, yeah. Just to pincer you with Lorenz. Okay, so that's what he's trying to do. I was really confused as to what the guy is actually trying to do. Okay, we got mages here, that's a problem. Mages are a problem, although they only got crappy tomes, so I'm not actually that scared. That's a concern. He's got a javelin. Javelins aren't really that scary. Javelins are not too scary. I could work with that. I can cook with that. Crit? Oh, come on, man. Come on! You could crit. You could have crit so easily. Please be gentle. Please do not be gentle. Please murder this man. Please send him to the eternal flames. Send him to the eternal flames.
You knew the odds.
Okay. We could go dance him. That we could. And that I think we will. But Marion would be in range, wouldn't she? Thought we were gonna be civil. Well, you keep glazing the guy. I'm not gonna be civil as long as you're glazing him. Yeah, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Because he's base? Nah. I'd say it's almost time out worthy, to be honest. Saying that Lorenz is based. There's nothing based about Lorenz. There's nothing based about this ugly guy.
Oh.
Okay. Go hit him.
I yield. Though I will not beg for my life. That would be unbecoming, wouldn't it?
You glaze Azama just as much? When was the last time I glazed Azama? Also, here's the thing. Azama's actually a good unit. Like, he has like the highest growth in the game. Lorenz is not that freaking good. Yeah, he's actually really good, that's the thing. That's like going out and glazing freaking Ryoma. Or something. Shut up. Lorenz is just... Freaking cat, man. This guy thinks Lorenz is as good. What's he gonna say next? He's gonna say Rink is actually a good unit?
You're inviting me to join you? But to abandon House Gloucester? No.
2 streams ago?
Convince my father. I will
This
help
guy
you
has
topple the
been
Empire, I
glazing
swear.
Lorenz at any opportunity. Like, he just hears the name Gloucester and starts freaking out. Add to the death counter. If only. If only. If only. Is he not gonna hit... Is he not gonna hit Dimitri? I guess he's not. I don't know. Let's get these guys down here. Why is Lorenz blushing? Because he's kind of fruity. He's kind of fruity like that, you know? He's kind of fruity like that. House Glaister? That's the belt house. House Glaister. Okay, what we got here? House Glaister is where it belts from. What is he doing? I'm very confused. What is Ferdinand trying to do? I'm actually not sure. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. I know you like Lorenz, but I'm sorry, it's true. What is he doing? I'm very confused. He's just going to rally her? Like, what? Is she rallying him? I'm very confused. He loves women. False. Doesn't dress like it. Doesn't dress or act like it.
All for our future. I sense an
You know, ever since he's promoted, Sylvain's actually been getting some pretty good levels.
still old.
He was as good as a Dread Fighter. Oh, she's good if you just put her in a DLC class. Yeah, so is everyone. So is everyone. Okay, how are we gonna actually pull Ferdinand? So I want to pull Ferdinand. Okay, who am I actually pulling here? Oh, okay, it actually is Ferdinand. But is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? Well, why did he not get pulled in the first place, though? That's what I want to know. Like, sure, I can pull him, but why do you not get... Why do you not get in there to begin with? That's what I find odd. He should have been dragged in there from the get-go. Dread Fighter isn't DLC and Fates. Dread Fighter isn't DLC? What do you mean? It's DLC. It's literally a DLC class. What are you talking about? It's literally a DLC class. I don't know what you mean. It's literally a DLC class. What are you talking about? You cannot get in the game normally. That's DLC. Exactly. If it's not in the base game, if I can't get it in the base game without paying for something, even if it's free DLC, then it's still DLC. Come on. Come on, Ferdinand. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Of course. He's so freaking dodgy, man. You need to buy a route in order to get Rev. I mean, yeah. But you literally can't play a game without it, so...
Now's our chance.
Oh, don't freaking do this. Don't do this, game. Oh, screw you! Screw you, game! Like, that was really necessary. I'm just trying to... Why do you send frickin' Lottie Slub after me? What did I do to deserve this? What did I frickin' do to deserve this? I can't kill both of them at the same time. I mean, maybe if you didn't get frickin' gambited, we wouldn't be in this mess now, would we? What in the... Yeah, of course. Right when I don't need it to gambit me, that's when it lands. That's when it lands. That's when it lands. Is this run over? I don't think it's over, but it's not looking too good. She's got to die. Like, she actually has to. You're joking. You're freaking joking, game. Nice joke, game. She's got nullifies. Oh, that's just lovely. Very funny game. Very freaking funny. Very funny game. Okay, actually, you know what? It's not that bad. Anti-fly. Of course she does. If I could steal it, that'd be great. It'd be great if I could steal it. The problem is I can't. This is really bad. This is really, 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 really bad. It's an anti-hero. You can steal. Yeah, if I don't freaking die to her, do you not realize how broken she is right now? I have to gambit her. That's the only way. I have to gambit her. That's the only chance we have. I think. If we even can gambit her. Ferdinand Rex, like, or not Ferdinand, Ladislava is who the problem is. The problem is Ladislava. Ladislava is the problem here. Only we had a Chad here. You mean like Chad Reeg? If only we had Chad Reeg here? I agree. It prevents nullifies being rattled. I think it means that gambits do less damage. It doesn't mean that they don't do anything to her. All we need is just for her to be slowed down a bit. See, it says nullifies instant death effects and halves damage to random gambits. That doesn't mean that she... No. So, it means that she still does get rattled. It's just that it doesn't do much damage to her. There's a pretty big difference. There's a pretty big difference on that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Heck yeah, Sylvain. Heck yeah. I could steal it, but I don't think I would even... Well, actually, maybe I could. Could I actually steal it from here, though? No, I couldn't. It actually wouldn't work. I could end this map right now, actually. I could end this map right now. I could actually do that. Should I as Ian Lances? That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. That is actually kind of funny. I guess only cheaters fight for Eldard, huh?
On my honor as a knight.
Had I...
Kill Ferd? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna kill both this turn. I can do you one better, Rizu. I can kill both this turn. I can do you one up. Look at that. I can definitely kill him. The cheat more than guys, part 38. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Wait, did he actually die? Huh? Oh, never mind. It made it sound like he died, but he didn't. He looks sad. Bro, I don't want to join this stupid army. You can't kill Ferd, neither recruit him. For a second there, I thought he was actually dead. Meme review after this is gonna be funny. It might be. Pinworthy? Almost pinworthy. Almost pinworthy. Almost. You were very close. You were very close. I will give you that. You were fairly close. I won't lie. You were actually kind of cooking there. Can I steal? Or am I too slow? I'm probably too slow, aren't I? No? Wait, what? Hold on. Why can't I steal? I don't need this chest gate. What do you think I am? I can't steal from her. I can't steal the shield from her. Is it because it's equipped? Yeah, I can't steal the shield from her. I don't understand why. I thought you were still able to steal it. Oh, right. He doesn't have... Oh, right. Well, I don't have any thieves. I don't have any thieves, Rizu. I don't have any thieves. Why would you tell me this? What a pointless thing to tell me. Oh, you guys kind of... dipped on the EXP. I didn't think they would all get pulled. Need outspeed. I do. Well, I guess I don't. Well, he's also not a thief, so. The clinging one is a normal woman. Sadly, too rare. Too rare, though. You know what? I want another kill. Assassins could do it. Is it like a mix of Asian and assassin? When you have an Asian assassin.
I'm still here.
Nice. Level 40 Ash. And he still levels like garbage. Some things never change, man. Some things never change.
To repay Her Majesty's favor, I will not let you pass.
She could proc Aegis, but she didn't. Okay.
Lady Edelgard, I'm sorry.
Alright.
It's a farce. All of it.
I would have liked to kill a bit more enemies, but hey, we got what we needed. They steal cars only to then crash them because they can't see. Okay, that's pretty funny. Wait, who is he trying to fix? Who is Gruder King trying to fix? I seem to think sleeping with the target's wife is part of the assignment. True.
Idiots. Embracing death for the sake of that woman. Truly foolish. I don't know.
So cute girl in a pretty dress. Like, I thought he was talking about a game or something like that. Does he mean in real life or something? I'm not sure.
They were just beasts with human faces. I had no choice but to kill them, and so I did. That is all there is to it.
It's about time you two returned. We must discuss our next course of action.
Please, I need to join you no matter the cost.
I'm sorry, but my hands are tied.
By the goddess, what's with all the commotion? What is this girl doing here? This is an army, not an orphanage.
I believe she's from a nearby village. She keeps insisting that she needs to join our ranks.
Diamond,
You thought we could use a child on the front lines? Hurry up and take her back to her parents.
My family is gone. I don't have anywhere else to go. Please, I can use magic and I can fight. I can cook, do laundry, anything.
I'm sure there are plenty of more suitable places to find work. Why are you so fixated on this army, young lady?
I need to get revenge. I must strike down the one who murdered my big brother.
Your Highness, what should we do?
Let her do as she pleases.
Thank you. Very much.
She's just gonna fall asleep there. Okay, so, doesn't Dimitri remain a rabid dog if Dedue is dead? No, he does not. Dimitri, kill her. Do it now! Child on the front lines. That's normal, Rodrigo. Don't you know what game series you live in? True. Is that Hifumi's voice actress? I don't know.
Part 2. Azure Moon.
Blood
Great Tree Moon.
of the Eagle Lion.
Blood of the Eagle and Lion.
Okay, the best map in the game.
Now in control of the Great Bridge of Murden, the Kingdom Army begins to invade Imperial territory.
Okay. Wonder why she's an assassin. Yeah, wonder why. Let's see. Dirty little murderer. True.
We have received a report from our spy. It would seem the Empire is gathering troops at Fort Mercius. This is undoubtedly in response to us taking the Great Bridge of Murden. Their numbers are more than double ours. We believe that the Emperor herself may be leading them. If House Regan can reconcile with House Gloucester sooner than later, then Claude can proceed with his plan to rally the Alliance Lords, gather troops, and invade Empire territory.
At this rate, 3 military forces will be clashing at Gronder Field.
To be fair, not in 3 houses. Everyone in your army is a grown man or woman. Also, to further answer your question, while I may comment on how attractive fictional women are, they don't really interest me as much as they did once. That's understandable.
If you wish to indulge in nostalgia, do it elsewhere.
I'm afraid the difference in military strength is far from negligible. While we are elite soldiers, I am still uneasy about this.
If possible, I'd like to request reinforcements right away. If we can rely on any of the major kingdom houses for military support, it would be House Karen, I'd wager.
Of course, Crimson Flower and Silver Snow cut it out. Yeah, as much as I trash Silver Snow, as much as I have reason to hate it, I will say it does make sense for Silver Snow to cut it out. At least story-wise, it can be excused because the church never was at the Battle of Gronder. Yeah, Crimson Flower has no excuse. I know the story's a little bit different in Crimson Flower. The war is a little bit better in your favor. But still, come on, they could have come up with some reason to fight the battle at Gronder with the Black Eagles. They could have at least come up with some reason. They could have come up with something, I'm sure. Like, maybe it's like right as you're about to march on Dedue, and they just kind of block you off, and so you need to go and fight them.
House Karen has yet to declare fealty to the Empire.
It is also my home. I will make the request to my father. With things as they are, I don't think he can refuse. The Church has long protected me. I am certain that any request from the Church will be answered to the utmost of their ability.
Very well. We're counting on you, Catherine.
I suppose that is all we can do for now.
So it would seem. Though if there are any other avenues worth exploring, I would suggest...
Burn, Bernie, burn!
Ah, good point. We have no reason to engage the Alliance directly.
Even if we do receive Count Karen's aid, we still won't have the troops we need to face the Empire.
But if we join forces with the Alliance, then our numbers will rival the Empire's.
You never get to fight on the Black Eagles house and Gronder post-time skip, which means you can ever fight with a meal on it. Yeah, you can't. That's actually true. This map is gonna suck. You better not kill me off. Kill you? Petra is on the map. Any deaths? No, no deaths.
Agreed. It's about the only thing we can do. For now, let's send a messenger and try to figure out what the Alliance hopes to achieve.
It's hard to believe this decisive battle will take place at Gronder Field. I imagine that place is full of memories for all of you.
We won the Battle of the Eagle and Lion back in the day. It seems like a lifetime ago.
I can't help but remember, even though I wish I didn't.
Make your peace before we depart. It's kill or be killed out there. We will cross blades with the Empire, but it's possible we will also have to strike down the Alliance.
Your Highness, do you feel no hesitation about killing your former friends?
If they must die, I will kill them. Nothing could be simpler.
You need Byleth to beat her to get her? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because none of these other units have required Byleth to kill her. Or that unit specifically. That's what I find odd. Lorenz didn't need it. Ferdinand didn't need it. So why would Petra need it? That's what baffles me. Of the 2 new cavalrymen. Why is it that Ash always has a support? He always has a frickin' support. Like, every frickin' time I finish a map, he's always got a support. The guy with the most boring supports in the game is the one that always has supports.
Hello?
Okay. What do we got here? Okay. Let's see what we got, since you guys won't quit pestering me about. Let's see. Ferdinand and Lorenz. Okay, let's check out Ferdinand first. I mean, these are 16 speed, though. I mean, I know he's at Swiss Strikes, but still. All 4 of the units in the upcoming need Byleth to beat them. They do? Are you sure? There was nothing on that page that I saw that said that it needs Byleth to go and recruit them. There is nothing that told me that. I mean, offensively and defensively, he's pretty good. Oh, he does become a great knight. Okay. That's kind of strange. Slow speed is 6 speed. Okay, fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't realize he was a great knight. Okay, fair. So he's actually a little bit better, I think, personally. He doesn't have Swiss Strikes, but he's very close to getting it. Okay. I mean, he's a decent filler if I lose my tank or something. Like, if I lose Gilbert, then he's a great tank to fill in. He's a great knight. See, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, 16 speed when you... it's not that bad. Okay. Let's see. And then Lorenz. Okay, here's Lorenz. Honestly, not that impressive, in my personal opinion. He's not doubling anything. He's got 28 strength, 26 magic. I mean... yeah, I'm not really too impressed with what I'm saying here. I guess he is a lot more defensive. He is a lot more defensive than Sylvain. I will give him that. I will give him that. But he is very slow. He posted in general. Okay, I'll check general, but I swear I've never seen that. I mean, I've seen the thing, but I've never seen... okay. Let's see. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I guess I'm just used to everything being... okay. Well, I guess we gotta have, I guess we gotta defeat these units with, Byleth. I hope I don't forget to do that. Because that's a lot of units you get to recruit. That's a lot of units you get to recruit. Back in a few minutes, okay. So let's unlock Lorenz's paralogue. If so, I recommend doing it. Yeah, I believe he does have a paralogue unlocked. Well, we gotta use him, so... meme types in a few minutes. First, I want to make some preparations. Doesn't mean to beat them with only Goonlat. That means you just can't let the other side beat them. Wait. Are you sure? I mean, I would love that if they were true. That is an interesting point. Player defeats it. I mean, he could be right. Rizu could be right, but I think So you can use a Gloucester Knight immediately. I don't know what his authority is. It is B rank. I think, yeah, he should be able to use it then. Okay. We're gonna give him maybe a Brave Lance. Because he's never gonna double anything naturally. Player means you're out. Okay. So just don't let the enemy... Okay, that's a lot better. I literally don't know. Didn't think of that. You could be right, but I think that'd be kind of stupid. Though, them not being killed by the enemy seems actually pretty intuitive. Like, no duh. If frickin', I don't know, if Bernadetta frickin' shoots, Lysithea dead, then obviously you're not gonna be able to recruit her. But, if your own guys recruit, then could mean pilot. Yeah, like I said, he could be right. Just don't test that theory with Petra first. Fair enough. I have a unit that I do have in mind that I could test that on. Let's go in the Horse Slayer, because why not? You can't let the Golden Deer or Black Eagles beat each other down. Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious, though, I would say. Like, that, I kind of expected that. I kind of expected that. That made sense. I don't doubt that to be the case. That makes a ton of sense, actually. Tested on Bernie? Yeah, we're probably gonna use Bernie. Should have stayed in her room. She should have. She should have stayed in her room. She should have stayed in her room. She should have stayed in her room. Bernie comes first anyway. That is true, you are right. I can test it on Bernie. And it's not like no one actually forced me to use Bernie, so we can just go test it out on her. We can just test it out on her and see what happens. I might give you a Silver Lance as well. Forged Silver Lance, because you're gonna need it. Who cares if we... Yeah, exactly, no one cares. No one freaking cares if we kill her. So it's not that big of a deal. Oh yeah, we can go and we can buy a pre-packaged Gretavis. Okay, that's interesting. That's not what I meant though. Isn't there room if you don't get her? Yeah, but we do have her. She's in our army. So that's cool. So yeah. Lawrence is gonna be like the master of lances. He's gonna be the master of the lances. Because why not? He has mastered the lances. You got Ferdinand too, so Deathless Stream? Yeah, Deathless Stream. So Chimera is in shambles. All he cares about is if someone dies. Caspar and Shamir. Okay, let's see what they got.
Caspar, how have you been?
Oh, Shamir. I've been normal. Yep, totally normal.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything's normal.
Then you should try to act like it. If something is bothering you, say it.
Mr. Dark Undertone. I'm well aware, but like I said, we have her, so like nothing happens to her because we have her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm disappointed, Caspar. I thought you were the type to always speak your mind.
Alright, fine. You got me. Truth is that I heard something about you. I heard you fought in the battle between the Empire and Dagda.
Yes. And?
And I heard that you maybe lost someone important in that battle.
Perhaps. What's your point?
No point. Not trying to make a point. I just didn't know you were involved in all that. I was hoping we could be friends, but you fought against the Empire. You obviously have every reason to hate them, so I'm sure you don't want me around.
What does my past have to do with you?
My father was responsible for a lot of what happened to the Dedue.
Are you responsible for your father's actions?
Well, no, but kinda. I know I wasn't there, but I gotta...
Bring them back.
Huh?
If you're responsible, then bring back the lives that were lost. If you can't, and spare me your pity.
But
Yesterday's enemy is today's ally. You have to abandon old feuds. Only then can you face me as a friend.
She does make an interesting point. Okay, less support.
Oh, is that Marianne? Ah, no, sorry. It's just you turned so quickly. It gave me a start. I don't mean to interrupt your prayers, but what's with that posture? Don't you think lowering your head so much might, I don't know, offend the goddess? Maybe, spook her a little?
I'm not praying, only confessing.
Confessing? What are you confessing for?
For everything about me.
That can't possibly be necessary. There's no way you're as bad as you make it seem. I've seen how kind you are with the horses, and I've noticed you're always sensitive to everyone's tastes when you cook.
But that's...
Yeah, well, if either of us is going to confess, it should be me. I used to be a thief. I may have only stolen because I was poor and starving, but it was still wrong. I'm only even here thanks to Lenato. He gave me a second chance, and now I eat well every day. I'm doing all I can to make the most of it. You're a noble yourself, aren't you? The daughter of Margrave Edmund, I think. And if you're a noble, that means... Do you happen to have a crest?
A crest? I do, but it's...
I knew it. That's great, Marianne.
There's nothing great about it.
Please, don't be modest. It's an extraordinary gift. You should be proud of it. If I had one, I'd use it to make sure my brother and sister never had to live in poverty. Think about all the good you could do for the world with your power.
No, I can't. You don't understand. This crest is worthless. I'm sorry, but I must go.
No, not again. I'm not good at this.
You can't raise up women? Ironic because a lot of women IRL love him. Ironic. How ironic. Let's go and equip abilities and stuff. Fiendish Blow? Yeah, he definitely wants that. Desperation, he's never doubling. He's never doubling, why would he need that? Seal Res could be maybe useful, I don't know. Magic +2, I think I'd probably get that. Defense plus, I don't know. You know what, Swordbreaker, nah. Another Ash support. Uncanny Blow. Does he need it? Does he need Uncanny Blow? I mean, he's got another good Ash support. Well, there's not many good Ash supports, but that one was probably one of the better ones. Probably. Probably the best skills he can get. Frozen Lance. Fine, to make him happy. To make him happy, we'll get Frozen Lance. Alright, there we go. I've outfitted Lorenz with the best equipment. Now you can't go and say I'm being unfair to Lorenz. I gave him the best that he has to work with. I gave him the best I have to work with. The only thing else I can think of is maybe giving him, like, I don't know, a magic ring or something. I don't know, something like that. That's the only thing I can think of. Or a strength ring. Speed's not gonna do him any favors. But it would be nice if he wasn't so slow. Do you have any speed wings or anything I could give him? Well, I don't know if it's a good idea to even give him those, because he's so slow. He's not gonna double those things. Give him a giant shell, and at least give him some defense. So he can be a bit more of a, I'd be more of a... Yeah, you know what? I will give him a giant shell, so he can be a bit more of a tank. That's from Mr. Yeast. What is from Mr. Yeast? Out of these items? Being slow does seem a little strange to me. I don't know why he's so freaking slow. Like, again, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but like, come on, man. You could at least have like 25, 26 speed, but no. No. We need to have 20 speed, so we're gonna double everything. Anyway. That's that. Is there anything else I need to do? I do want to check for paralogs. We're gonna go rest up and then see what we have to do. Wait, what? There we go. Talking about Thyrsis. Oh yeah, Thyrsis. Okay. We're getting a lot more. Wait, we can do Dimitri's paralogue at this point? I thought that was unlocked later. Memes. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. I'm probably gonna save Dimitri's for a bit later because I think narratively it doesn't even make much sense for him to because I swear his paralogue isn't supposed to be open this early. I swear the Silver Maiden isn't supposed to be in like chapter 19 or 20. So that's really weird. But I guess if we can do... Wait, hold on. If we can do the Silver Maiden at this point, then that means... Wait, no, it doesn't. Either that's where you get the sorry, I mix it up. Either that's where you get the Death Knight. No, you don't get the Death Knight here. I do not think you get Dimitri's paralogue this soon. No, I don't think so, because he doesn't act like his insane stuff. You need sane Dimitri. But he is sane in this paralogue. Wait, hold on. I don't actually want to see this. How does he talk in this paralogue? I'm curious. Does he actually act his insane self or not? I'm not going to do the paralogue right now, but I will check because I'm very curious.
Thank you. You may leave now. Not really. There's just a problem I must now clean up. Do you know of Arian Road? It is a fortress that also goes by the name of the Silver Maiden.
This is so weird. He's using his portrait and stuff, but he is... You get this after defeating Cornelia. Yeah, it's... Obviously, yeah, this is a bug. He's not supposed to be acting like this.
Yes, I had thought I might have mentioned it before. It is a fortress city that is lauded as the strongest in the kingdom.
I think you're right, Mario. Oh, this is funny. Out of character.
The land around Arian Road was once entrusted to Count Rowe. When he turned to the Empire, the Silver Maiden went with him. Now, one after another, the lords of each region are leaving the Empire at the call of the Eastern Lords. And I am sure the Empire has no plans to relinquish the fortress city, given its strategic position on the front lines of their war with the kingdom.
Yeah, he's actually very not bloodthirsty right now.
Unless we can take back Arian Road, the kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points.
It makes no sense to take back Arian Road either. Why would we take back Arian Road at this point when we don't hold the capital? Like, it doesn't make sense.
I was thinking that we need to deal with it soon, and that we need to investigate the status of the enemy's force, but...
It looks so weird, him making that face. Because he's supposed to be like a softer face, but he's clearly not supposed to be soft right now. In the Japanese version after this chapter, Dimitri actually makes a joke that would only work in Japanese. Huh.
I'm afraid so. We confirmed the troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Arian Road.
Because doesn't his portrait actually change when he becomes sane? Like, he starts... He no longer looks like he hasn't gotten sleep or something like that.
If they are
Or
followed
maybe I'm
by the
wrong.
second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Arian Road will increase exponentially. But that does not mean we are entirely without recourse. I am just at a loss as to when the soldiers will arrive. Indeed. I realize that was out of the blue. You have your own worries. Please, accept my apologies.
You were out of the blue. You are behaving out of the blue.
Though I do hope to deal with this sooner than later. If possible, I would like to ask you to take the lead. Speak with me again if you change your mind.
It's less that I think I'm not ready for this paralogue, and more just that I think narratively it makes no sense to take it on right now. Granted, I could also say the Land of the Golden Deer should not be taken on at this point, but at the very least, the Land of the Golden Deer is, well, it doesn't, well, yeah, it also doesn't make so much sense, but there's, I can't do it at a time that it actually would make sense, unfortunately. He looks less like a homeless man after overcoming his schizophrenia, that's true. He looks a lot less homeless afterwards, that's very true. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do for this stream. Is Acheron there? Yeah, he's in Land of the Golden Deer. I think he is. I'm not sure. It's also a kind of tricky map because you have like a lot of enemies just like encroaching upon you right up to your face. And it's really annoying. So I will probably need the pregnant wall for this map. At least that's how I did in Silver Snow. So I'll probably need it for that. Koki Komori even mentions Bernadette after being called it. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I guess jokes that don't translate, it makes sense for those to be localized into something else. But it is kind of interesting that he refers to Bernadette, because I don't think he has a sport with Bernadette. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he does, so it's kind of interesting. Comes back to life in this mod if you didn't choose Golden Deer. I guess so. I guess so. But yeah, so unless they changed it to kill boss map, I think they may have changed it. I could be wrong though. Also, yeah, that is a map we probably will want Mr. Yeast for. I think what I will do next stream, this Pegasus, yeah, Pegasus Nights are no joke. So yeah, Land of the Golden Deer, maybe the Rhea paralogue, and then Battle Gronder, or maybe I'll do Gronder. I'll do the Lorenz paralogue first. That's what I do know. What I do know is Lorenz paralogue first, then Gronder at some point. Does have a sport with Bernie in 3 Hopes. Well, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about 3 houses, not 3 Hopes. Anyway, let's go do memes. I know you guys have been waiting for memes. Let's go do memes. Let's do the memes. Let's do memes. Let us do memes. See, one thing, because you brought up Black Eagle's not getting Gronder. They might in this mod. They didn't in Silver Snow, but in Silver Snow it doesn't make sense for them to get it. But I know Crimson Flower has been linked. Well, I guess both have been lengthened, but Crimson Flower has been lengthened significantly. So I wouldn't be surprised if they added a Crimson Flower, like a Crimson Flower Gronder. They should. It's a really good map. I know that in terms of this hack uses a lot of 3 Houses mods. Like there's 3 Houses mods for like all sorts of things. But there's one that I know adds Shambhala for Crimson Flower. Shambhala is a stupid map though. Like you could never have it and I wouldn't have any complaints. Honestly, maybe that's one of the reasons I like Blue Lions, because they never do Shambhala. It's not a bad map, it's just like it kind of is. It's not like a difficult map, it's just a really boring map that just takes forever to do. It's quick and easy, you get Thyrsus in the Gloucester Knights, you get a very good paralogue in terms of rewards. I guess that's true, yeah. I mean, Thyrsus is going to be amazing. But yeah, we will be doing Blood at Gronder tomorrow, so I'm very hyped for that. I am very, very hyped for that. It's my favorite map in the game. It's very scary, though. Claude is horrifying in this. I don't know something about this mod, but I know at Blood at Gronder, Claude is horrifying. We definitely want Shamir. We definitely want Shamir. We need someone who can hit him, and we can hit very hard and fast. Get rid of him. We do not want to do with Claude. Claude is a scary, scary man. The belt, C. Lauren's crit. C. Lauren's crit. Lorenz when you beat him in combat. Pretty much. Glory to the Shamir Nation. Shamir may be one of the best units my army has. Just because Hunter's Volley is just that broken. I may just go straight for Killer Bow Hunter's Volley. Killer Bow Hunter's Volley, we go with that against Claude. Claude is just that scary. You just do not mess with Claude. You bring in the big guns, you bring out the strongest, most broken crap against him. Actually, I would say use Meteor against him, but I think he has gotten Retaliate or whatever, so you don't want that. Dubstep music and Fire Emblem, yeah, it's part of the reason why that map sucks. It just doesn't make sense for a Fire Emblem to have it. Like, why? What do you feel about that? I think it's awful. I think it is terrible. It is the worst song in the game. Besides the whenever you attack a boss. I don't know which one's worse. They're both pretty bad though. Because the freaking boss music in this game, like the generic boss, it's like the same 3 notes over and over again. And if they gambit you, it's going to take even longer. And they usually do. They usually do something to stall you out. So you have to listen to it for even longer than you should have to. But yeah, I would imagine, fitting to the name, Blood at Gronder, someone's probably going to die. Someone's probably going to die. I don't know who is. Can't even blame Engage for this time. That's true. I can't. I can't blame Engage for it. Like, you're right. I can't. You're actually right. Although Engage has some really, really, really awful enemy face themes. It has like 2 in the game, and they're both kind of mid. Actually, mid is generous. They're pretty bad. Quarter of the Tempest is a great song, by the way. Yeah. But the enemy phase themes in Engage are so freaking awful. Rodrigo will die. This is the saddest part about Blood at Gronder. Even if we manage to keep everyone alive, Rodrigo will die, I'm afraid. Rest in peace, Chadrig. You will not be forgotten. Well, unit doesn't die, but survival of the fittest, I guess. I mean, he's got good defense and res. That should help him. And if he's gonna get third assist, because I don't know if I'm gonna field Hanneman. I do like Hanneman, but I don't know, man. The problem is with Hanneman is that he's like the one guy I don't have to field, and the game just keeps cheaping out with deployment slots. So the game keeps cheaping out with deployment slots. He's just gonna be cut, I'm afraid. It sucks. I like Meteor. I like Mr. Yeast. I like all the Mr. Yeast memes, but like, you guys have forced me to use all these other units. You should have forced me to use Hanneman. I know this is gonna be like, I see you could have. I could have made you use Hanneman. The problem is you would have made me use Warmaster, and that's the problem. If it would just force me to use Hanneman, doesn't matter what class, then it would. I did miss that in 3 Houses. At least Engage has an interface theme. Pretty bad one. To the point that I would rather them just not have an interface theme. If they can't cook a good theme, then they shouldn't have it. To be fair, Fire Emblem hasn't really had an interface theme since, Radiant Dawn? Well, I guess technically after 12, but out of the non-remakes, they technically hadn't had one since Radiant Dawn until Engage. The stream ending? Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I can really do or say besides what will come up tomorrow on stream. So tomorrow will be a big event, I would say. Tomorrow is gonna be decisive. The reason for helping me with the payment. Why would you shift the blame to him for that? Anyway, though, I'll leave it off there. I'm gonna go save. I think I've already saved, but I want to make absolute sure that I have saved. Wait. Wait, did I just kill the... Well, maybe I'm not doing the paralogue. Maybe I'm just... Wait, did I... Okay, I'm not sure if I... Okay, no. I was like, wait, did I just skip that day? No, thankfully I didn't. Okay, that's good. We can at least get through Loren's paralogue. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Did I skip that day? No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. So anyway, yeah. That's nice. Okay. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do the Blood of the Eagle and Lion, and it'll be really fun and very possibly bloody. See you guys later.